Mike Tirico and Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Unlock line. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Room to run right away. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big play right out of the gate on the first play. 41 yards. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
First carry here for former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Ladd McConkey, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
3rd and 10.
Hey, go back, please. No. 5-9. Set.
Here's a first carry for their running back.
Ball carried by number 21. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers.
A 49-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will tie the game at 3 apiece.
And that's really well done here, Mike. I mean, everything's in rhythm. A good snap, a good hold, and a good kick ties this game.
This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
He's across midfield.
They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down, Colts.
Let's go now. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Out of shotgun, Richardson. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
Here we go.
On play action, Richardson. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace.
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Colts. His 12th touchdown of the year. The PAT up and good. And the Colts take a 10-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Their own 31-yard line.
And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Cameron Bynum up from the secondary to make the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It is 2nd and 9.
Go. Set. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got it! And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big play for LA. 35 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Nick Cross will bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. Lion. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Ray. Black 80, black.
Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chargers cut the lead to 4. It's 10-6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Come on.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
From the 33, here's second and 4.
Here we go. Go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Deion Henley getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's third down.
Okay, break. Got me Ranger.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. And it's going to lead to fourth down. The Colts about set to punt.
It's fourth down.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
At their own 42-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Hey, go Lion.
Up the middle they go. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 10-6 is the score. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Hey, go 380.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. First down, L.A.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Delta, stop. 12.
Tight end on.
Go.
Now Herbert. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Set.
Here's Herbert. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Herbert to the air again. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down, and it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look and led to a nice game.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
He was taken down.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Hampton. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chargers cut the deficit down to 1.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll send a man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. He's got his man right side. It's complete. 12 yards on that hookup. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
1st down, Indianapolis.
Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. And he will score. At 9, Mitchell. Touchdown, Indy. Now the extra point. It's up and good. And the Colts are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
21.
Throwing, Herbert. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand?
Set. Go.
Herbert to throw. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Throwing now is Herbert. The pressure gets there and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Off-balance throw. It's complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
That is fielded at the 13. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. 3rd down and 9. Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
At their own 34-yard line.
And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 42-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Here we go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jordan Davis getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Cougar 19. 70
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Alec Iomanner. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. And the Colts add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the gun, it's Herbert. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Cap it.
Throwing again, Herbert. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
21.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got it at about the 8. And a critical tackle there. I'm getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Run!
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Room to run at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds. A big one there to start the second half. 31 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
He's checking crack.
Hampton going to get it on the zone read. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 11. It's good for a Charger first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Delta, Hunt.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And the Colts will take over here just past the 30.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ready.
From the 35, here's second and 6.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and 2. Here we go.
Ready? Cougar 19. 19, Tiger, 19.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Indianapolis.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Call it a gain of 13. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, Richardson. Throw over the middle, looked in by Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Come on. Set. Let's go. Hut up. Ready. Hut.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? The Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. And that one doinks off the upright and in. Fortunate break, but the kick is good. And the Colts will extend their 3rd quarter lead. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Set.
Now a play fake. Herbert. On a man left side. It's caught. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Set.
Play action now. It's Herbert. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. A gain there of 10 yards. And the Chargers have the 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
59.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another 1st down.
And Mike, you know the best time to pick up 1st downs is? On 1st downs. Don't wait for 3rd down. We see it here. 3 plays in a row, 3 1st downs on chunk plays, and this offense is rolling.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Set. Ready.
Give, and here comes Hampton. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Buchanan on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Set. Kappa. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, L.A.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Kappa.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That is caught. And the Chargers going to be set up with 1st and goal as play moves them down to the 1.
First down and goal to go.
To throw is Herbert. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Los Angeles. It felt like they needed a touchdown. Greg, in the worst way, after getting those early field goals to find the end zone. Big boost for this offense.
And it felt like they really needed it, as you said, Mike, to come away with 3 previous drives ending in field goals and not being able to cross it over the goal line for 6. It starts to wear on you as an offense. You start having a little doubt, saying, hey, can we finish any of these drives? Now they finally do, and we can expect this to kind of start to roll throughout the rest of this game.
Herbert to the air again. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Dicker to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's get ready.
Now a give up the middle. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6.
Viking 18.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Richardson. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Looked to me like the quarterback had the option to pull that and make it a throw, but he decides to give it. Probably wishes looking back that he would have pulled it because there was nowhere for that running back to go.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Herbert to throw. He'll find Hampton out of the backfield. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Receiver in motion, headed left. Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson. Open man downfield, it's Mitchell. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 32 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be stopped well short of the first down. Gain of 6, but it brings up fourth down. So now out comes the field goal unit in this pressure spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Go line, set, grenade, go. Kappa. What is it?
On play action, now Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Chargers, first down. First and 10.
On first down, Herbert. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Herbert to throw on 2nd down. Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Now a give on the ground. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. Out of a shotgun, Richardson. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Throwing is Richardson. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. Still on his feet. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Colts. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it. And the Colts will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 23.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Ram, go.
They'll keep it on the ground. And mark them down up beyond the 30. One timeout at their disposal, but the more pressing needs have to score twice. It's first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. This one finds McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. This is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Taylor tight. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. He's into space past the 25. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. That'll be a gain of 20. Much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down.
1-yard line.
Set. Grenade. You're out. Home to trips right. Set.
Throwing again, Herbert. That's complete. He's got it to Trey Harris. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And the Chargers are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Here is first and goal. Now Herbert moving outside the pocket. That's to the end zone and is batted away. It is incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away.
Herbert. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
He's got it at the 3.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Try to start on the ground. Oh, he gets swarmed under. They meet him in the end zone. It is a safety. Defenses dream about those, whether it's a pick six or a scoop and score. Even this one, Greg, 2 points. When the defense puts points on the board, they feel great about it.
Mike, talk about getting the job done on defense. Not only does it result in 2 points on the scoreboard, but now the offense is going to get the ball back, and likely with great field position.
The highest metric. The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the indicator LA yelling.
Here's first and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter.
to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops stopping the fleet. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken all loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay for all with no resistance. Now we're gonna do it. What we gonna call it? All out falling. Karma's gonna pay. How we gonna do it? What we gonna call it? Rome is falling. Karma's gonna pay me.
Yeah. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'm up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my steak. I'm finna give it a good shot on my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun dun dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, 5, 5. Had to go in for the kill. It's 5 plus 8. You know the deal.